Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Caleb Gammons. Hold on. I should have done this with my microphone. Hello, everybody. My name is Caleb Gammons. I am the author of Legend, and I am coming to you because one of my dear friends, Snivy.Absol, recently released a video about his friend Knick Knack, and it's been about 2 years since the disappearance of his best friend. And I really think that it's a good idea, given that it's been 2 years, to revisit videos that Snivy, me, and Singalek had put together for this person. I want to start, actually, before we even begin, by just reading to you a little bit about this whole entire thing. Um, I want to read to you the description, and then I'd like to play the video, and I'd like to do that for each one. I'm not sure if it's the same. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've gone back and looked at these videos, but Nick, you are a brave and kind-hearted soul, an inspiration to your community and all those that you know. We need you, Nick. This video is a part of a project put together by SnivyG.Absol in the hopes of inspiring a YouTube content creator named Knick Knack to return to us and to show him just how impactful and important he is to all of us. Nick, though we have never met or spoken to one another, I have heard so many amazing things about you, from director to writer, actor to artist, newscaster to singer, to so much more, and being the best possible friend you can be to everyone you knew. Nick, you are truly inspirational to us all, and I still stand by that today. I still stand by that statement. Your community, your friends, and those like myself who haven't had that opportunity to know you need you, Nick. Need you to return, Nick. You brought so much happiness, so much joy, so much good into everyone's life, especially to one stallion, your best friend and content creator and content partner, content creator, SnivyG.Absol. You matter so much to Snivy, and it is his utmost desire to set things right between you. I can tell you from the moment Snivy and I have met, we have had countless conversations of everything you both did together and how much you mean to him. Snivy needs you. He is a lost stallion, lost and broken stallion without you, and your friendship to him means more to him than anything else in life. Remember all the conversations you shared with Snivy, all the moments when you spoke everything Snivy needed to hear. You always know what to say to help Snivy. Snivy misses this immensely. Remember all the games you play together with Snivy, Nick. I can tell you that there are certain games Snivy has not played since you left, because you are the last person he played them with. In fact, others have asked Snivy before to play those games, and Snivy has denied those requests because he wants so much to play them with you again one day. Snivy, since the moment I have met him, has told me so much of your kindness, of your creativity, of how you were a blessing to him always. If you make the choice to return, which we all hope you will, we will be we will all be in celebration. It will be a day none of us will ever forget. It will be a day of rejoicing. It will be a day of love, kindness, fellowship, and friendship, the likes of which YouTube has never seen before, Nick. I can promise you, Snivy will be the most rejoiceful of all of us, and it will mean the most to him to have you back in his life. You are loved, Nick, by us all, and you always will be. Especially to Snivy. Come home, Nick. Nick, I implore you, don't shut yourself down from everything you have accomplished. You don't have to fight alone. We are here for you, to give you the strength and the encouragement you need. We are here for you always. Look at everything we are doing to show you we care. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are loved and sorely missed by all. Your voice has done so much for so many. Now let us return that goodness into your life through our voices. No matter how far you fall down, we will always be here to help you stand again, Nick. Snivy will be the first always to stand at your side, holding out his hand to help you, followed by all the rest of us. I am a stranger. But you are a true inspiration to me. I regret never having known of your channel's existence. I would have loved to have seen it, and I would have watched all of your content. I too am a huge MLP fan, and your channel sounds so amazing from everything Snivy has told me about it, with all of the developments too of MLP Gen 5. I would have loved to have seen your take on everything that is happening, and I still hope to one day. I would love to meet you, even if it was just once. I have heard so many amazing things about you, and I truly hope to meet you one day soon. Knick Knack, please, open the lines of communication. Come home, friend. You matter to all of us, and you always will. Thank you for taking the time to read this, and I really do hope again to meet you one day. Yours truly, Caleb Dan Gammons, the author. And this was my video that was done on October 3rd, 2022 for Knick Knack. Let's watch. Hi, Nick. My name is Caleb Dan Gammons, and I am a friend of SnivyG.Absol. I've only known Snivy for a short amount of time, but in that time, he has told me so much about you, so much about your channel, so much about all that you meant to him, so much about everything that you were capable of and that you could do. And I want to just take a moment to talk to you about everything and to implore you to return, because you are so gifted and so talented. Let's start. Let's begin. What a blessing it has been to be able to get to know you through Snivy. I mean, Snivy has shown me so much about your life, about who you were, Nick. If you looked at your YouTube, which I was able to get an image of your YouTube using the Wayback Machine, you had 2.91k subscribers. That just doesn't happen overnight. If you looked at your fanfiction account, you had written 6 stories, which were all published. You had 2 blogs, and you had 27 followers. That just doesn't happen overnight. If you looked at your DeviantArt account, you had 21 followers, 723 page views, which is amazing. You had 3 deviations, and I'm sure
At one time, you most likely had more, and do have more. I have seen so much artwork that you have done that has shown just how talented you are. You're amazing. You truly are amazing. And a lot of people who truly care about you have been asking, where is Knick Knack? And it's not just Snivy. There are others who care. Bees Meliss, Singalek. If you looked at the comment section on your DeviantArt account, people are asking things like, are you okay? Not only is your YouTube channel gone, but so is your Discord profile, and didn't your gallery here once have more pictures in it? And just comment after comment after comment asking where you are. If you looked at Reddit, there was a guy that posted on Reddit, a YouTuber named Knick Knack who makes MLP content, deleted his channel, and he goes on this whole thing about trying to search for you, and a lot of people in the comments, as you can see, what? Nick is gone? It shocked a lot of people when you left, Nick. You were a blessing to so many people. I was listening to an audio that you had done and were asking Snivy's thoughts about it. It was the theme. It was like the first song in the newest MLP movie, which, by the way, I'm a huge MLP fan myself. And it was all about gonna be my day. I listened to that and it blew my mind. I literally, when the first note dropped of that song, my mouth fell open. Just the sheer awesomeness of what that meant and what it was. I could have listened to that all day. And you brought that into the world, Nick. You did. You are an extremely talented individual. You are a blessing. And you were admired by so many people, Nick. So many people, especially Snivy. Snivy cares for you so much, my friend. Being in this field of entertainment is a very stressful thing. I understand that. In fact, yesterday I completely spaced out and I totally forgot, because I had promised all of my TikTok followers that I would do a live stream. That didn't happen. It'll happen today, but it is a stressful thing, and there's schedules and there's all different kinds of things. But you, Nick, you had it going on. You were on top of your game. So many examples of this. There was even a spoof about it that Snivy once showed me that was about you trying to find the news of MLP. And it was hilarious, but it was like you were so dedicated and serious, and it was just so special to see just how hardworking you were. And just how much your hard work paid off, because so many people, you had 2,000.91 subscribers on YouTube. You know how hard it is to get subscribers on YouTube? I mean, it is a difficult thing. It is a full-time job. And a lot of people don't see the amount of stress that goes on in the background, the amount of blood, sweat, and tears that go into the background. And a lot of times, you creators out there do not get credit for all of your hard work, not near enough. And people don't ever see you in your worst days. They always see you in your best, because all you put out is the best of the best. And that's exactly what you did, Nick. You put out the best of the very, very best. You should be so proud of that, Nick. And that's all anybody could ever expect. You meant a lot to so many people, Nick. And I cannot tell you how many nights Snivy and I have sat in tears just thinking about where you are, wondering, are you okay? And Snivy cares for you so much, friend. He has spoken so many kind words and shown his level of dedication. And if you return to YouTube, it won't be under this weight of condemnation from your friends. It will be a welcome reception. You are a good person, Knick Knack. You are an amazing person. And I don't think you get told that enough. You really are special, Nick. You amaze me. And you inspire me. And I am very saddened to say that I never even had the chance or opportunity to be able to visit your channel while it was up. I hope to one day. I truly do. And if you were standing here today, I want you to know I would shake your hand. I would shake your hand and I would say, Nick, you are too special to leave. No matter what is going on, you are loved and you have people to support you. And we are all here for you, Knick Knack. We are all here for you. Others who look at your content, Nick, your followers on all of your social media, out of every person that you're ever going to have that's going to follow you or look at your videos and your content, the more your channel grows, the more things that are happening, the more there's going to be somebody out there who has a different opinion. But that doesn't mean you should stop creating. And I know, because I've seen, you were dedicated to this. You loved MLP. And you can't convince me that you don't still love MLP. A person who was truly trying to move on in their life, if that's what you were trying to do. Why, Nick? Why would you not take down everything? Your fanfiction account, your DeviantArt account, you took down your YouTube, you took down your Discord. Why wouldn't you take down everything? In fact, you recently got on your fanfiction account. You got on your fanfiction account, and I will pull this up. June 15th of this month. That's like just 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago Wednesday was when the last time you got on. I know you're still around. Your fans and everybody would just want to know you are and why you left the way that you left. Nick, if it was the fear that somebody out there hated your work, if there was some level of fear out there that in your mind that somebody was going to sue you or something was going to happen, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a promise that you thought you had broken. We all just want to know that you're safe. We are all here for you with love and with caring. And we are here and we have your back for any sort of thing that happens. Your friends have your back. And I feel like everything that Snivy has told me, you're the kind of person that would love to be there for his friends and carry the weight of their burden. But you struggle with letting others help you carry your burden. And I feel like that's where you're at right now. Whatever it is that this is a burden that you feel you are forced to bear alone. But Nick, you don't have to bear that cross alone. You don't. And if you came back, each and every one of us, and especially your friends and your fans, would not look at you and be like, well, where has Knick Knack been all this time? No, we would be there to say, welcome back, Nick. We love you. I am a stranger in your midst. But through the kindness that Snivy has shown to me and through his words, I am telling you this with conviction. Nick, it's going to be okay. And you don't have to bear this cross alone, Nick. You are so talented, Nick. You're amazing. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on those around you, Nick. You mean so much to us all. You really do mean something to me, Nick. You're a blessing, not a curse. You deserve to know that. You are a blessing, Nick. You are always a blessing, and you will always be a blessing. And I truly, truly mean that. Nick, from everything that I have gathered from Snivy, there's something much bigger going on here. Leaving without saying a word. Only taking down some of your content, but leaving up other things which really don't make sense. There's something else going on. A piece of this story that's not being told. And the only person that can fill in the gaps is you. Knick Knack, I implore you to reach out, to not isolate yourself, to not cut yourself off. I promise you that Snivy is not looking to hate on you, that Singalek is not looking to hate on you for this. We want to be there for you. They want to be there for you as your friend who have known you for 5 years or longer. You're amazing, Nick. And I truly hope that I get the opportunity to share that with you. To say that to you in person. We need people like you. The friendship of magic is always growing. And the magic that is friendship is you. If anybody could describe you in any one word, is that you are a true friend, Nick. And whatever it is that you have weighing on your shoulders, whatever it is that is holding you back, whatever it is that is keeping you up at night, that is making you think that you have to give up this dream of being a brony, stepping away from MLP, which I know you still love. And I know that, Nick. You cannot convince me that you don't still love MLP and still want to do this. Don't give up on yourself, Nick. Don't give up on Snivy. Don't give up on your friends. You are worth it. You are worth everything, Nick. We all love and care about you. And I hope, beyond all hope, that I'll get a chance to shake your hand. Well, I mean, I won't be able to shake your hand because obviously I live in Texas. But I can virtually shake your hand and say thank you for everything that you've done. And I look forward to seeing all the content on your channel. And in the spirit of your channel, Nick, that is all you need to know.
It's actually an interesting point. A couple of things. If you notice in that video, when I was
Follow.
filming it, if you see this right here, this, um, I was wearing a black bow tie, and it was actually because of Nick, because I really wanted to convey that kind of connection. I was trying to actually like lay this video out a little bit like his show, even though I'd never seen an episode. And I've seen like one video previously, that Snivy and me were managed to find through somebody else's channel. They had re-uploaded one of Nick's like videos that he had done, that was him sitting at his booth doing like the news. And so I got to actually watch one episode from his show since we made this last video, like this last set of videos. But I did. I actually filmed this in my closet in my old home, and I wore a bow tie so that I could connect. I wanted to like really like I wanted to do something special for Nick. And Nick, if you're watching this, like it's it's been 2 years, and we still miss you. We still wonder what's happening. We're still anxiously awaiting your return, and your content has not gone completely away. Like other people have re-uploaded some of it, like it's still out there, Nick. And it's a testament to everything that you've done here on YouTube. It's a testament to all of this. And which is why I wanted to make sure that we re-watch these videos, that we re-listen to everything that at this point of time back in 2022, we had to say about this because none of this needs to be forgotten. This is still a wide open mystery as to what happened, and the only person who can really answer it at this point is Knick Knack, is you, Nick. The only person who has any answers as to what actually happened is you. And we all care about you. I know Snivy does. You know, he is such an amazing person. And he has such a dedication. He has such a dedication to his artwork. He has such a dedication to his friends. He is such a dedicated person to know. And he misses you greatly. We all do. I still haven't met you, but I hope to one day. I still hope to one day, even 2 years after. It is still strong within me, this desire to meet the Knick Knack, the person, the legend. You were a legend, Nick. And you were poised to see your channel grow even further. You were poised to be able to do so much with your channel, and it can still happen. We still long and await for it to happen. We still know it can happen. You know, if we just want to know that you're safe, like I said in this video, we just want to know that you're still alive, that you're still out there. We miss you. We want to know what happened. You're a friend, Nick. Even though we've never met, you're a friend. I've heard so much about you from Snivy that at this point, I feel like I've known you my whole life. It's the truth. Snivy has told me countless stories about you and about how amazing you were, and he's shown me audio clips. He's shown me all sorts of artwork. He's shown me a lot. Over the past 2 years that I have known SnivyG.Apsel and interacted with him, he has shown me quite a bit, and he's an amazing friend. Which is one of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this video tonight is not only for you, Nick, I'm doing it for Snivy too, because I know that this cause is something that if something happened to me, or if something happened to Nick or Snivy or Singalek, or any of the other people that you knew on this platform, like if anybody on this platform went missing, we would do the same for them. You know, we would do the same for them, Nick, in a heartbeat. You're a good friend. We all miss you terribly. Let's go to Singalek's video now. And before we play it, no, I'm on the wrong thing here. Okay. Before we play it, let's go and read what Singalek had to say. This story starts pretty much 3 years ago, when I casually met this hilarious couple of friends on the game Them's Fightin' Herds. SnivyG.Absol and Knick Knack made a lot together. Projects, audio dramas, fanfic readings, and also gameplays. But content apart, they were an amazing couple of best friends. Until some time ago, Nick totally disappeared, deleted all of his account, and left no track of it all, like he never existed. Me, Snivy, and some other people are fighting for months against this terrible trauma to try and understand and investigate what happened to Knick Knack and why he vanished from the internet. This video is a message for our good old friend. But for everybody else, this should be a message to know about Nick, to know the amazing person he is, and for you all to know how lucky we are to have a best friend. Because Snivy lost his only stone he could lay on, the only true best friend he knew. Let him know he is not alone in this situation, and share this video as much as possible, hoping this will one day be heard by Nick. There are other creators who have made video about Nick's disappearance. You can find them here. Okay, let's go watch Singalek.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm not warming up my voice to sing, but I am warming up my voice to talk to a friend in this video, to a very, very close friend who mysteriously disappeared. Like, he vanished completely. And we don't know what happened to him. We have no idea. But by the way, I am talking about Knick Knack. So, Nickadakadu, this video is for you. And I made a rhyme too. Ooh, triple rhyme. Let's go. Okay, so let's imagine this thing as a face-to-face little chat we're going to have, okay? Now. Do you remember when we first met, Nichols? Yes, exactly. We first met on Dams Fighting Herds. I actually do not remember how old we were, but I don't think that's important. But the thing I remember is that the first name you gave me when we first met was Singadakadu, and that made me laugh so bad. I still laugh today for that thing. Sorry for this is allergy. You know, the piece of news of your disappearance made me think a lot. Like, a lot of people that were close to you had different thoughts, different emotions, different reactions. You already know the reaction of your best friend Snivy, who was completely devastated from the thing, and that's not a good thing, you know. We both know that that's not a good thing, okay? I'm not going to point my finger, also because I am a pony, I do not have a finger. Never mind. I'm not going to point at you like the blame is all on you. You must have had your reasons to disappear, but I mean, have you ever loved us, Nick? Oh, I'm sorry for the question, but you know, as I said before, people have different thoughts on the things. And my very first thought was, have you ever loved us for real? Or you just, you know, played along? I know that's cruel. I know that that's really cruel. But that was the very first thought I had about this thing, because nobody disappears without even saying goodbye. Like, I would have appreciated a little goodbye, friends, I'm moving from the fandom, I don't want to talk with you ever again. Okay, I would have accepted it, okay? That's fine. But why would you just disappear with, you know, maybe you're afraid we are angry or something. First of all, Nah, we're not, okay? We are we are so worried, you know? Uh, Also, maybe we are caring too much, and now you think we are some kind of bothering freaks. We are just hecking worried, Nick. We don't know why you did this. We would like we if you don't like the words "we are your friends," let's say that we were your friends, okay? We would really appreciate some, little words from you. Like, I'm sorry, guys, I'm leaving the fandom because da da da. Okay, and um, just we love you, Nick. We really did love you, and we still love you, but oh my god, we're so afraid you might hate us for, maybe you actually hate us for something we did, but if we don't know what we possibly did wrong, we will never be able to correct it. You know what I'm saying? Just the point is, please just get in touch with us and let's have a small convo, as friends. Or if you don't want to have a convo as friends because you don't feel, you don't think we are your friends, just just let's talk a little bit and just explain us why you decided to forever cut your contacts with us. I really miss talking to you, Nick. I'm not kidding. I really miss it. And you were one of the most genuine people of this MLP fandom, because I have known a lot of toxic people in this fandom, but you were one of the few people who made me think, gosh, this fandom has possibilities to grow up. Because I knew that you and Snivy had amazing projects in your mind. Okay, I know it because sometimes me and Snivy had some conversation. He never spoiled me what the projects were, but he told me a lot of things like, hey, me and Nick are planning something, so stay tuned. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, the fandom is going to revitalize itself. Thanks to them. Oh, Nika Dakadu, what we did to you? We actually don't know. If we ever did something bad to you and we don't know, just tell us. You're completely free to take the mic and say, hey, you are bad people. You killed my hamster. And okay, I'm just kidding right now. But the point is, Nick, hello. We miss you for real. We're not playing. We're not following a script, okay? We're making these videos. We're making these videos to let you know that we are here. We are still here, and we will never forget you, okay? We will never forget you. Now, maybe you had the amazing thought, like, hey, if I disappear, they will forget me. No, it doesn't work like that. Nope. It really does not work like that. Our worries have been doubled. So, Nick, just please if you don't want to come back into the MLP things, that's completely fine. Do you understand me? If you hate ponies, if you don't like the MLP fandom, this is completely fine. We understand it totally. We totally understand your. Also because people can change the things. The things they love. So this is completely normal. We're not here to say, Knick Knack, please go back doing pony videos. What an accent here. We're just saying, Nick, are you alright? Are you okay? Are you alive, first of all? Are you healthy? Are you doing good? Is everything okay? We care, Nick. We do care. Just, even if you write down a message or a comment and you say, yes, I'm fine, okay, I would be happy. I would be terribly happy because you are fine, okay? We don't want you to go back in the MLP things if you don't like them anymore. That's completely fine. Just sorry, it's an allergy. Just just tell us everything's okay. Just tell us you're doing fine. You're fine. You're healthy. Yes, I'm waiting for a response. And I'm sure the response will arrive sooner or later it will arrive. I'm sure. So please, Nick, I'm saying this as a friend. Come back soon. We miss you very much. Come back soon. Come back. Talking to us. Maybe if you don't want to have a full convos, just say hi. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm not dead. Aliens did not get me. Okay, we would be amazingly happy to hear that. I don't even know why you quit everything. Like, let's not talk about the MLP fandom. Let's talk about your friends. Why did you quit on your friends? Like we were nothing. That's kind of sad actually, because sometimes I had the thought, maybe we never meant anything to him. I really hope this is not true. I really hope all the laughs we did were real. I really hope all the stupid things we said over the video calls were real. Come on, Nick. I want to hear your voice one last time, or I want to see your messages. I just want to be sure you're alright, okay? Love you, Nick. I hope to hear your voice soon. Psst. If you'll ever come back, I have amazing news. My neighbors, the noisy ones, moved from the house. Now I am free. So if you'll ever come back, we will throw a huge vocal chat party and I will be able to make some noise. That would be so exciting, Nick. Do you imagine me making noise finally? Okay, Nick. I think I'm done here. Psst. Come back soon. We miss you so much.
Yep. We really do miss you so much. We really do, Mick. I cannot express that enough. And the few interactions that I've ever had with Singalek, they've always been through Snivy, But the few interactions that I have ever had with Singalek, she is just the nicest person. And she has an amazingly talented voice. Oh my goodness. She can sing. You need to check out her channel. If you've never heard of Singalek, you need to go check out her channel because she can sing. Let me tell you. Well, Snivy can too. Snivy's a really great singer, and so is Knick Knack. So are you, Nick. You're a great singer. I've heard you sing many songs, and yeah, you're a very all three of you. Y'all are amazing. I sing too, but I think that Snivy and Singalek and Knick Knack's voices are just really great. And if you've ever heard them sing together, like Snivy has a couple of songs on his channel that he has of him and Nick and Singalek all singing together. Whew, they make a great trio. They make a great trio. Okay, so yes, we want to know, Nick. We want you to come back, and you're a great friend. You're not forgotten. And I think that's the testament to all of these videos, the ones that I made, Singalek made, and Snivy made, your best friend made. It's a testament to everything that you did here on YouTube, and it's not forgotten. There's still content that people have, like I said, re-uploaded since we put out these three videos. There's content out there of you, not just on our channels, but on others' channels as well. You're not forgotten. You haven't gone away. At least the memory of you has not gone away, and people just want to know what happened. They want to know where you went. And so I hope and pray that we get an answer to that one day. I really do. I really want to meet you. Um, you're a great friend, and none of what we would do if you came back would ever be hateful or we wouldn't say mean things or do anything of the kind. We just want you back. We just want to know that you're okay. Let's go and watch what Snivy had to say. But before we do that, let's go and read what Snivy wrote to you, Nick. Life is not easy without you, bud. Please come back. This is a video project put together by yours truly with the help of Singalek and Caleb Dan Gammons in a very compassionate attempt to bring back a beloved friend. For the past 7 months, since this whole incident with Nick's disappearance began, I've not had much easement whatsoever. Other than, of course, many great individuals come to console me on the situation. But I would always end up going back to feeling hollow deep inside because I knew I was still missing someone important in my life, someone who I didn't want to give up on, someone who I wanted to bring back and resolve whatever caused this mess. Nick, you're my friend, my brother, my spirit, and you are truly an inspirational stallion, the kind of which I have I've the kind of which I never wish to let go or move on from. You've helped me get through many dark times, made me laugh till my soul left my body from air deprivation, inspired me to climb the ladder to greater heights, and I'm sure I've done the same with you. Our friendship is something that is extremely rare to come by. In this world, it is those types of friendships we should still cling to, fight for, never give up on. I'm fighting so hard, dealing with all the hardships that came from this, because I believe you'll come back around. I need you to. Like I said, it has been far from easy without you around. I would reach a point where I feel like I fell quite low and wonder, what would Nick do? Or I would say, I wish you were here, Nick. Because when I know that you're around and you're someone I can turn to in a time of need, I feel happy and secure. I feel stable. Without you, I don't feel certain about most things. You've helped me out with a lot. Most recent was a bad breakup, which I'm sure you recall. You've helped me get over that real quick because you're awesome and always know just what to say. You're you are talented and always come up with fantastic creations. You yearned for greatness, which is why I don't believe you're done with all that. No one could just simply give all that up in one night. All the fantastic things you've created, all the blood, sweat, and tears you've put into everything you do. Why give that up? I don't believe you're done with all this. Whatever drove you to leave everything behind, your friends uh, behind, friends, your creation, all of it, whatever caused this, we can help. You don't have to be alone. I promised you that I'll always be around for you to help and do whatever it takes to be an awesome friend. So please, Nick, come back to us. Come back to me. Come home, friend. There's still a chance to right this wrong. I haven't given up on you and I never will, which is why I'm still saddened by all of this and trying to restore what we had because I care so much about our friendship. Don't you miss me, Nick? Don't you love and miss your friend? Don't you miss the fun times We've had? Don't you wish to restore everything? I wish to know why all this happened, Nick. All of us do. You mean more than you may think, and I hope these videos show that. We can fix this together. It's what MLP has taught us to cherish friendships and be there for each other, to laugh together, to cry together, to face hardships together, to strengthen and grow our bonds, to create and spread harmony. It's who we are. I love you, Nick. You are the most amazing best friend anyone would ever dream of having the honor of being with. And I'm glad to have met you. I hope I hope to hear from you very soon. We will throw we'll throw a big celebration. We'll rejoice. We'll make new memories, new friends. Most importantly, we'll be together. your friend, forever and always, Snivels. You know, one of the things, back when we did these videos, Snivy wanted a lot in the description. And the reason why is because he cared so much that he really wanted to send a message to you, Nick, that he cared. And he wrote all of this out of genuine emotion from his heart. It wasn't superficial. It wasn't for some ulterior motive. It was because he genuinely wanted to see you again. He genuinely wanted to know what had happened. He still does. To this day, he still does. And that same promise that he says here, where he says, we can fix this together. That still holds true for today. It's still a promise, as well as the big celebration, because when you come back, we're all going to throw a big celebration for you, Nick. And we will rejoice. We will make new memories, new friends, and most importantly, we will be together. You'll be back, and you'll be bigger and better than ever. Whatever content you decide to do on your channel, you'll be bigger and better than ever. Snivy is still your friend. And he would do anything to have another conversation with you. He would do anything just to see you again. I know he would. I know he would. 1,000%. Let's watch what Snivy had to say.
All right. As you can tell by the title that this message is for Knick Knack, for whenever he is ready to hear me out. I put together this little idea, or this, not so much little, but, because in the message means a lot. I put together this video project among 3 people total, myself included, of course, of making these videos in expressing what you mean to the community and, more importantly, me, Nick. And let me just say that, Nick, I still miss you. It has been far from easy since you disappeared. None of this has been easy, and it's been quite strenuous trying to move forward and continue my own stuff without you. Heck, even currently, there's been quite the gap between now and my last video, because I've honestly have had quite the lack of motivation to do anything on my channel, because you're not around. And Nick, I need you around. I need you. And I really do mean that. This community needs you, and this journey that I'm taking down the path in my career here, I don't want to do it alone. I've been through many obstacles in my path with my career here on YouTube, and I've had quite the the nominal sum, quite the sum of individuals and even friends and partners throughout my time in YouTube, and quite the few of which have up and abandoned me. A lot of folks have abandoned me in the past. Now, hear me out, because I don't want you starting to think that, oh, you abandoned me. That's not the message I'm trying to relay. What I'm trying to say is that I've had quite the amount of individuals who've disappeared in my life. And all of them, like my past partners, all of them had a phenomenal deal of potential that I wished to flourish, potential that the world needed to see. And I never ever wanted that same scenario happening to you, with you. I never wanted the extremely vast and phenomenal potential that you have still to just go to waste. I tried so hard with the previous folks before you, Nick, until they either up and disappeared for unknown reasons, like Fuzzy, or they just straight up left and abandoned me when we had things going, and it was heart crushing, soul crushing. And for it to happen with you, I really felt that it would be different this time with you. When we met, you gave me something that I really needed. An absolute true friend that was pretty much almost exactly like me, you know? Who had a yearning for expressing creativity and making such phenomenal things through his work, his voice, so on and so forth. It was soul crushing when you up and disappeared. I knew immediately that something was wrong. I still don't know what it is, and for whatever reason it is, Nick, I'm sorry if it was me that caused this. I don't want to believe that it was me, because I would never do anything to hurt you. I always loved and support you. I still do. I constantly relay in my mind, like, what could have done this, and none of us still know an answer, whether it felt like I was being obsessive or anything, or if I was pushing you too hard. I just wanted to encourage you to be better than me, because I wanted to show what I was capable of in inspiring someone to be something so phenomenal. But more importantly, I wanted to be a good friend, which is why I'm still fighting to bring you back, because I cannot lose you. I lost so many folks in my time, in my almost 13 years on this platform. I can't lose you, Nick. I need you to be with me in this journey ahead. I beg of you, Nick. Please return. We've made so many phenomenal things together. And for you, for whatever reason, to just give that all up, I don't think you are fully done with My Little Pony. For whatever reason, this reason that has gotten you to turn your back to the community, this can be overcome. You and I make phenomenal things, especially when we're together working on projects. We've made our most phenomenal project thus far with The Crusader Saves Heartswarming, and a lot of people love that. It's such an inspiring tale because you are so good at creating things, and I saw that from day one. And more importantly, you are a phenomenal friend, which continues to make me question why all this would happen. Why that night, Nick, the night before you disappeared, you called me because you wanted to talk to me about something, and you wanted to talk to me about something you felt bad that you did, that you confessed to me all these things that you said, and you felt bad for them because you felt like you hurt me. You came to me and confessed that you at one point you talked behind my back, but you immediately regretted it, and you didn't mean it. You went back and corrected yourself because you know that I have a good heart and that I care about you, and you wanted to be better, to not let those thoughts cloud your judgment, to not say those things about a good friend, because you have heart, Nick. You are a strong stallion, and I recognize that. It makes me question that if you come to me and expressing these things, you even expressed to me how you wanted to be a better person to you know who, that you wanted to go up and talk to him about, confessing the things to him, what you said. You know who I'm talking about, starts with a D. I will not name names for the sake of privacy reasons, but you came to me saying that you wanted to be a better person, and maybe this person in particular needs a good friend, and that maybe you misjudged them, and you got to the point where you almost cried about that particular moment, about you misjudging them. And I felt such a burning passion to be better within you in that moment, because I had never heard you get this close to actually crying before. And it's okay to cry. I'm crying right now. It's okay to cry for a good cause, for a good friend. It's okay to be emotional. Nick, it just makes me question why one day you come to me and confess all these things about what you said. You confessed to me something that I could have gone without ever knowing, but you confessed to me these things because you felt bad, and you felt like you were wrong to think such things, and then you hurt me. And then, you confessed to me that you wanted to, be a better person for other folks, and this person in particular because you just wanted to give them a chance to be a good friend. Wanted a chance to be a good friend to them. It's just maybe that they're actually a good person. And that is admirable, Nick. Giving people the chance to be wonderful folks and, make good friends, spreading friendship. It's what we learned from My Little Pony. It's who we are. The one big question, because I kept saying it makes me question something, that if you can do all that, Nick, how you confess to me all these things and apologize so much for these things, of which I forgave, and that you wanted to be a better person, to give this other person, a chance that maybe they could be a good friend. It just makes me question that at one moment you can do all this and the next moment you disappear. You had such a drive and such a caring and compassionate heart in that moment, but only for you to just disappear the next day. And you said that the next day, the last message I heard from you was that we were gonna continue working on the project because you had such a determination the previous night that we were gonna work on it to completion. And then you just disappear. What happened, Nick? It just doesn't make any sense why you would say all these things and then just vanish. I don't believe that. I don't believe that it. I don't know. I just want some answer, Nick, at the very least, because if you can come to me and confess all these things, all these bombshells that you dropped on me that night, of which I forgave, then why couldn't you? And why can't you come to me and confess why you did what you did, why you disappeared? I'm sorry, Nick. If I did something to hurt you, you made me believe that you and I can work out anything every single time. Nick. Nick, you are very special to me, and I love you. You are like more than just a brother, more than just a family. I feel you and I have connected spiritually. We have, I feel we have a sacred bond, the synergy you and I have together, the things we create together are so phenomenal, and I don't want to give that up. People say that you should just move on from this kind of thing. Well, I say no. So many people move on, but there's no shame in trying to restore. Trying to restore the good we had. And continuing to cling to that because you can't lose. You can't lose it. You shouldn't. I don't want to lose what we had. I need you back, Nick, because I will be real. I'm not exactly whole without you around. I haven't been myself and I haven't really had much ease. You mean so much to this community, more than you think, and you mean more to me than you may think, which is why I'm fighting so hard to bring you back. Yet it seems like you've put up this emotional barrier around you for whatever reason. You using it to close yourself off from everyone, every pony. You can't be done. I don't believe that you're just done with ponies. That, you know, you wanted to start a new, fresh thing. You know, started fresh when you had all these wonderful creations. Just, it doesn't make sense why you would just get rid of them all. You cared so much about your channel. I cared still so much about your channel. I care so much about you, Nick. Because I felt I had finally found someone that wouldn't go away, that wouldn't abandon me or anything of that sort. And I still believe that you're that person. I need you to come back to me and this community because we miss you. Heck, a person who I've inspired, a person, I've enlightened a person who has never met you, who has came around after the fact you disappeared, having never heard your channel, and has came to believe through my enlightenment that you are a phenomenal stallion with phenomenal content, with phenomenal talents, absolute, universal, just astronomical greatness. He himself is inspired by you. My friend Caleb, Dan Gammons, the one you saw, the other video he made for you, and he has never met you, but he put in the effort to make that video as a part of this big video project, in attempts to get you to come back around, and in attempts to show you how inspirational you are. Furthermore, Singalek, I know you and Singalek don't often talk much, but Singalek very much cares and loves you, Nick. That she went through the effort of helping with the search to find you, helping with trying to get you back, and helping with making these videos. She made her own video, not caring about if it's different from the videos she makes. She does it because she's a good friend and she cares about you. And she told me, because she's such a kind soul, that it doesn't matter how long she has to wait for the particular project that you and I were working on before that she's in. You know, the one you were working with the artwork for. She doesn't mind waiting, you know, weeks to months to years, 50 years. She doesn't mind so long as it gets done with you around. Because that project in particular is a project that you and I were working on, and she convinced me to not work on it until you return. I really want the project to, I really want this project to come out because it's phenomenal, and your artwork makes it so much better. And I'm sorry if I pushed you too hard, if it was too much. I always said if it was too much I can dial it back, but I'm sorry, Nick. I don't want to believe that it's my fault, but Nick, This studio is empty without you. We had so many great ideas. We were gonna make the Snicky Universe Studios, which was an episode for the folks who want to know. We were gonna make an episodic little skit thing, with the style of my skits, where we make little episodes of funny moments going on in like a studio where we sit down and write episodes, kind of like a little show, and title it Snicky Universe Studio Adventures or something like that. And it was gonna be great. And I don't want that to just be gone with the wind. We miss you. I miss you. You are my heart. You are my motivation. You are my friend, Nick. And this journey that I take, I don't want to do without you. Man. I don't take friendship lightly. And our friendship is something I don't want to lose. You're still my friend, Nick, and I need you to come back, because there's so many things I haven't done much of anything without you, because, like, lack of motivation. Heck, even, I haven't even played my favorite zombie game, the one, since the last time we played, because I felt I felt that it's too much to play without you, and that I should wait for when you come back, because I still believe you will. And how crazy is that I won't even play my favorite zombie game without you, and I haven't played for months, and I want to play it, but I feel like I would be a failure if I didn't wait. It shows how much I care about you that I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to not play my favorite game without you until you come back, so we can play it together, so we can have so much fun together. Going back a bit, Caleb, the person you have yet to meet, but thinks of you as a very inspirational individual, and so eagerly wishes to meet you. And Singalek, whom is just, bless her heart for having such a level of care for her friends. For you, Nick, that she was willing to help out tremendously. So, Nick, please, with every fiber of my being, my heart, soul, my compassion, my care, my love for you, my spirit, my very spirit, please come back to me. Come back to us. Come back to this community. And continue to make, to create, to inspire. Continue to do what I know you are made to do. To continue to be an inspirational and phenomenal stallion who creates phenomenal things for the world to see. Please. And I promise, when you come back, we will work this out. I promise. I won't give up on you, Nick. And neither should you give up on yourself. Thank you for listening. And I really, really hope to hear from you very soon. You have a wonderful day.
That that was a beautiful video with a very heartfelt message. You're a mystery, Knick Knack. An unsolved mystery that only you can fill in the gaps. And even 2 years after the fact, we are still searching for answers. We have not given up hope that you will one day return. Hopefully soon. Snivy needs you. I really, Snivy mentioned in the video that I was really inspired by you. He's not wrong. Everything that Snivy told me really did inspire me. And not only inspire me, but it really made me want to meet you. I still want to meet you. I want to meet you so much because I want to meet the myth, the man, the legend, the one, the only Knick Knack. You are the only Knick Knack there can be for what you did on your channel, for what you did in Snivy's life, for everyone's life, Singalek's, everyone. You are a brilliant person. And it's like he said at the end of his video, you're an inspiration and an awesome friend. If you're really wanting to move on from YouTube, that we cannot stop. We hope to because you're a brilliant creator, but ultimately it's on you. But what I will say and what I implore, please, we want to know you're safe. We want to know that you're alive. We just want to know answers to what happened. And if possible, if for a reason that we cannot at this point ascertain, right any wrongs that were done or right whatever it is that's gone on. But as of now, there's still no closure after 2 years. There's still no closure. And closure is all we're asking for. We want to know that you're safe. We want you to come back and still be that wonderful, amazing friend you always were. You're not forgotten, Nick. Not by us, not by the internet. And wherever you are, I pray one day you'll find this video, that you will go and look at Snivy's page and see all the videos that he's created, because he has talked a lot about you on his channel, particularly after the day that you vanished. And even before that, he talked a lot about you. He's talked a lot about you since y'all both met. We've talked, me and him have talked a lot about you. And you're still as amazing today as the day that I first met Snivy. Actually, I met Snivy going into a project with him, an audition for a project that he put together, and I met Snivy through that, and it was a project inspired by work that all came from you. And it is a testament of your creativity. That project even exists and is still being created and is still being worked on. And I know that for a fact. And I know that Snivy misses you tremendously. I know that Singalek still misses you tremendously. And all we just really need is answers. To know that you're safe. That's what we really want to know. That's what we really want. We want to know that you are safe, that you're doing well. We want you to come back. If you haven't watched Snivy's video that he's done, this most recent video that Snivy has put together, I implore you to go out and look for it. He just put it out, I think, maybe 4 days ago. It's the latest. I'll show you. We'll go to his channel. Brilliant creator. This guy right here. Fantastic friend. This one. Go. Watch that video. Absolutely phenomenal animation. But you can see Snivy in his genuine self 2 years after the fact. He's still fighting for you, man. And he will never give up. The blue stallion will always ride. Night or day. He will always ride for his friends. And so will the author of legend. For I am the author, and the author is me. And though you don't know the author, a lot of you on this channel actually, on my channel, don't know who the author is, and I still got to get around to making a video to better explain who the author is. But I am the author, and the author is me. And I ride for my friends too. Well, maybe not on a pony, but the author has many ways of getting around. particularly with his sentient army of coconuts. You know what? We'll save that for another day. What matters here tonight is that it doesn't matter who it is. In my opinion, I would do the exact same thing that Snivy is doing. I do it for you. I do it for Snivy. I do it for Singalek. I do it for all of them. Every person I know. If a friend of mine just suddenly vanished and it was like they were completely gone, I'd be in the same state. I'd be wondering what on earth happened. Where'd they go? I'm in that state now and I've never even met you. I want to know what happened. I want to know that you're safe. I've watched your content. Your content's brilliant, sir. Mr. Knick Knack. Your content's brilliant. So what happened? We love you, Nick. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is not my normal content, but SnivyG.Absol, SnivyG.Absol is an amazing friend. And he's been fighting for 2 years to find a dear friend of his. And I don't care what it takes. I'm going to help him every step of the way. This is Caleb Gammons, the author of legend, bidding you adieu. Oh, and to remember, if you ever need a deal, the author always has a bit of contract up his sleeve. Bye bye now. Bye bye, everybody.